This is Serish, and you are going to learn bio with me. And in this video, we are going to discuss the factors which are going to affect the enzyme activity or the rate of reaction that is actually done by the enzymes. So in this video, we are going to discuss two main topics that are the substrate concentration and the enzyme concentration. So we have discussed other one in other videos. You can watch those. So let's talk about the concentration effect. Generally, we believe when we add more substrate, there would be more reaction. Simple. The more you add to something, the more you can see the effect. For example, if you're increasing the light intensity, definitely your room will lit more. Simple. But when we talk about substrate, as you know, if this is an enzyme, let's say, it has a very specific site at which the reaction is occurring. So if you are adding more and more substrate and only a limited space is available, definitely the reaction is going to stop, not stop, or you can say going to become constant at a certain point. Now, the extra, that would be extra substrate have to wait, for this active site to get vacant so that they can get attached to it. Definitely a reaction is going to happen, substrate is going to convert into product and the product detached. This active site is available for the next reaction. So next substrate will come, a reaction will occur, and the reaction and the process will go on. So if we say we have only 100 active sites, but we have added 1000 substrate molecules, how many are going to act at one time? Definitely 100, not 1000. The rest of the 901 have to wait for they have their number. You can say they need to stand in a queue and have to wait for their number to come, and so that the reaction can occur. So when we plot a graph between the substrate concentration and the rate of reaction, as we increases the substrate, for example, the first person comes, second, third, fourth, till 100, the rate increases. But if only 100 active sites are available, the 100 substrates are going to convert into product. So at this point, the rate becomes constant, though the enzymes are working perfectly fine. There is no like fault in the structure of enzyme. There is no denaturation, but actually there is saturation, means the seats are filled. So at this point, the rate becomes constant. Simple. Let's go into the detail. So at higher enzyme concentration, there are more active sites available. If you add more enzyme, there will be more active site, there would be more reaction. Simple. And there would be greater chances of enzyme substrate complex. If substrate is sufficient, reaction rate increase linearly with enzyme concentration initially, but later on the reaction becomes a little bit slow. If substrate is limited, definitely if you increase the enzyme concentration, there will be no further increase in reaction. For example, you have only 100 substrate and you have added 200 active sites. Then only 100 would be occupied because you have a limited substrate. The other 100 active sites are not going to participate in the reaction. They are not going to increase the speed of reaction. Only 100 will. So if the substrate is limited and still you are increasing the amount of enzyme or the enzyme concentration, the reaction rate will not increase, rather it becomes constant. So here the substrate would be your limiting factor. So how do we define limiting factor? Limiting factor is the one which actually limits the rate of reaction, or which decides the rate of reaction when present in your environment. So here what is freely available, that is enzyme concentration, and what is limited, that would be substrate. Substrate is going to decide what would be the rate of reaction, not enzymes. Okay, so this is the graph related to enzyme concentration. If the concentration is less, definitely the reaction would be less. If the concentration is high, the reaction would be high. So if we increase the substrate, then definitely the velocity is going to increase, or the rate of reaction is going to increase. Otherwise, the rate of reaction would be low. For example, you have 100 substrate. So here is your result. But if you add more, like 150 or sorry, I forget to mention 200 units of active sites, let's say. So if they are 150, definitely the rate is high because at a time 150 active sites are working. Clear? So in substrate concentration, when more substrate molecules are there, there would be more chances of enzyme substrate complex formation. The higher substrate concentration results in faster rate of reaction, but after a certain point, there will be enzyme saturation. Now, this is the point where all the active sites become occupied. So they are no longer available, only a limited reaction can occur. So maximum reaction rate is reached when all active sites are full, and after saturation it's a constant point, there will be no increase in the rate of reaction. So once all the active sites are occupied, no further binding can occur. So it seems that the reaction has stopped, but it hasn't stopped. The reaction becomes constant. So this is all about substrate concentration. If you have any question, you can ask in comments and we will make a new video on it. If you have any suggestions, you can give that. So see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.